Happy Dollmas, everyone! Today is day 1. Let's get into it. Hi, I'm Ryn, and welcome to Ryn.the.Dragon, where collecting is especially dolls. My second channel is linked down below, and let's get into today's video. I know you're excited. I'm excited. So we're doing things a little bit different this year for Dollmas. Last year I started on the 1st and uploaded every other day leading up to Christmas, and then had a bonus video. This year we're starting on the 13th and ending on the 24th with the 12 days of Dollmas. And the 25th, which is Christmas, I will be having the December doll display video go up. And so that is what we're doing this year. I have some stuff in the background to kind of add to Dollmas, and so I've kind of separated them because I've already had them in the background for a while, so that you can see that footage of me actually doing it, and I'm going to put that right here. This year we are turning up the Dollmas doll display. I got a Christmas tree, and we're going to be getting it ready for Dollmas. I got this from Target. It was $3. Before it starts moving again, the way I want to do this is we're going to put some lights on it. You may notice a theme. There's bats and there's skulls. I think we're going to go with the skulls because they're clear. Okay, batteries are in. Let's test them. Okay. So they're not actually clear. They're kind of purpley. And there's different settings. They fade. You're looking at the fading ones. There's the flashing ones, and then there's the steady on. So, got that. Let's put them on the tree. Let's unknot them first. Okay, look at the Christmas tree. It looks so cool. I'm very excited. So what I'm thinking is we move these guys to somewhere back here. These guys are moving completely. They keep falling down anyway, and it's annoying me. So we're going to clear this out. And when I do the next doll display, not too much is going to change when it comes down to these two, because it's going to be part of the Dollmas videos are going to be with this background, and part of them are going to be with November's background. So this part's not going to change. This might change a little because I'm going to change the bottom piece, but the rest of it's just going to stay the same. And so yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oops, I don't have any hooks, so I gotta get some hooks or something, some string, something, I don't know. We'll figure that out, but let's rearrange things real quick. The next doll display bottom piece is going to be a bigger base, so just stay tuned for this to be a little bit different. And that way the battery, you can't really see the battery, so we're not going to worry about that. I'm going to do this little display. We got this little guy, a very yassified deer. We have my little nutcracker guy, whose mouth actually like opens, like even when they're this tiny, it's still a nutcracker. And he's gonna go over here him hiding. And then the main event, the big guy himself, Santa. All of these came from Walmart. I like this better. I still want Santa in the middle. I feel like the big guy should be in the middle, but we will go with this for now because he's standing up, and if he falls and irritates me, we'll rearrange things again. But that is all for this portion. Let's get into what we're doing this year for Dollmas. Day 1 is always the longest because I have to explain everything, but as the days go on, there'll be less explaining and more just getting into it. So I made a little bit of an error when I was making my little tags for my mini brands. I found my mini brands. I found these two. And I was like, okay, so that's 10. I'm going to have to figure out something for the last couple days. And so I made labels for all 10. And then I found this one last night. So what we're going to do is I have some that are labeled for this one. And I'm just going to like reuse them for this one. There we go. And now going into the dolls of Dollmas. We have our little Jack here. Little Jack. I don't think last year you had a name. And if you did have a name. Oops, you got a new name. Little Jack here has the numbers in here, and the dolls have coordinating numbers on them, and you'll see it when I bring them up. I did wrap them all up a few weeks ago, and I don't remember where they are. My brain was starting to put pieces together, and I'm like, stop it! It's a mystery. Leave it alone. And so I'm trying very hard not to like. As soon as I pick it up, I know who it is. So we're trying not to do it. But got little Jack here. I got my little names for the mini brands here. And we're just going to get started. First, let's shake up Jack. Okay, today we're doing number 10. So I'm going to go get number 10 after we pick the number we're doing. White 1. So we're doing white 1, and we're going to put that back later. Now we have to figure out which one is white 1. This one's white 1. And I am going to go get a permanent marker and doll number 10, and I'll be right back. I am back, and I got a marker and I got the doll. First, we're going to be labeling this. This is 1. And then we're going to actually start numbering them. And we're not going to put the numbers next to each other because that's boring. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there we go. And now we have the doll with the matching numbers. I had to number them last night because I kept forgetting to print out the spread, the Google Doc of the numbers, and I was like, oh man. So I turned the Christmas tree on and put the numbers on pretty randomly. This is a very random thing. I got this wrapping paper from Walmart. I just picked some cheap wrapping paper, and I ended up having to use terrible tape, so as you can see, it's already opening up. And let's get into the unboxing. That is hilarious. So this is Fairy Tale High, I Am Teen Tinkerbell, and this is actually the first one I bought. This is the first one I bought when I was like, when should I unbox them? And I was like, you know what would be really great? And you buy all of them, doing them for Dollmas, and that's kind of what I did in the summer. I still have 2 more to get. Hopefully by the time this series is up, I already have them. But I have the I Am Teen Tinkerbell to unbox for you today. And before we actually unbox her, let's figure out what her mini brand is. So we got white one, which is this one right here. The little alien, and it's green. Oh my gosh, this is kind of perfect because she is also green. Oh, I love this. Okay, now that we have her toy, let's get her out of here. Okay, great. Oh, before we actually do that, we are going to look at the back. I always forget to look at the back of the boxes. And so there is a not a TV show. There's webisodes on www.fairytalehigh.com where dreams begin. And her likes, bells and chimes, a sprinkling of fairy dust magic, learning to fly, singing with the Pixie Chicks at Fairy Tale High, and her favorite saying, "To achieve, you must believe." And as of right now, I have 6 out of the 8. And I guess you'll have to figure out which ones I don't have. Or by the time this video goes up, I hope I have all of them. So, by the end of Dollmas, you'll know which ones I don't have or aren't in the videos. Okay, she is out of her box. And she has like I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Yeah, she has like a thin coat of some white stuff, and I don't know if it's dust or what it is, but she has it. She definitely has it. And what intrigued me about them is that I've never heard of them before. I'd never heard of them before, and I think I must have typed in like Tinkerbell or Sleeping Beauty or some Disney princess or some Disney related thing I was looking up, and stumbled across them, and I was like, you guys are so interesting, such an interesting line, and there wasn't that many of them, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna collect these. And I'm almost finished collecting them. We already know that I love fairies because I have a ton of them. So we got her little wings, and they kind of work like the other fairies that I have wings, where they, velcro onto the clothes. And they do have articulation, like they have elbow articulation and wrist articulation and knee articulation. They also have like sneakers, and this, she's giving much, yeah, I went to school in the 2010s because 2013 I was in high school. Yeah, she has like stuff coming out of her hair. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up, but it's just like a lot of stuff. You know, if any of my dolls need a wash, these are now added to the list because the fact that stuff is falling out of her hair and you just came out of the box may have to give you a wash. And then you have like a thin layer of like white coating your arms. Yeah, I am interested to see, like, the shoes definitely come off. I just want to see. See, here's like her barefoot. And all of my dolls have very distinct feet. I'm just trying to see. Okay, she's just sitting here. They have very similar like feet, so they could probably wear the same shoes. And that's really what I try to like see, like, oh, can you wear a different, like, she has no shoes. Would you be able to wear these shoes? And in theory, yes. I think they even have the same arch going on. She has a little like butterfly in her hair, and it's based on like a little staple tie thing situation. It's going to be very a challenge to wash her hair because I don't want to take the little butterfly out of her hair, but we will figure it out. I've never seen this show, but I am interested to watch it now. And they have very long limbs, just very long legs. Let me bring her back into the mix because I want to see. There is definitely a height difference. Give me a second. And that's another interesting thing, is like they're very tall. I was like, you have some really long legs. Let's see, compare. Okay. So about the height of a Barbie. She's the same height as Morticia. So about Barbie height. And a lot of it is leg. It's a ton of leg. And so we have a new member in the collection, introducing Tinkerbell. I have so many Tinkerbells. Tinkerbell is a favorite, so I got so many Tinkerbells in my collection, and this one is definitely very different from the rest of them. And her colors are pink and green, and pink and green are such a cute color combo. Yeah. And she has a little bracelet on. She didn't come with any accessories. Oh. Okay. It says here, check out my free ebook, and it's on the Fairy Tale High website. And I don't know if this is going to work, but we have a QR code here that you can view the webisodes as well. I'm glad she's finally out of the box. I've had her since July, I think. A long time. And so it's great to see her out of the box. I like them. They are very interesting dolls. I'm a little intrigued by what's going on under here. Excuse me, Tink. But you see, like, she has like this little divot like right here on both sides, and I was like, is something wrong with her? And I think that's just like, so she's able to sit down, but there's definitely a wide gap in there. I don't know, just interesting to see, because I don't think I've seen that on any other doll. And I can't take her tights off because they're kind of rejecting coming off, which is fine. I kind of want to have my like fairies, like whenever I get them like all together, have them like flying. I have seen it. I've seen people like have their like dolls, like some of them like flying, and I have dolls that fly. So I want some of them to be flying when I get them out of their boxes and in proper shelving and stuff like that. Like above me, there's like my flowers. People have some of them dangling from there. I don't know. I've also wanted to put shelves in the background. So I have ideas flowing. And let's see if she can actually hold her gift, her Christmas present for joining the doll collection. She can. So here's Tink, and here's the little alien from Toy Story. I never said who it was. It's a little alien from Toy Story in a little box. And I love giving them little mini brands. And so it's just like, this is perfect. This is amazing. I love it. And her toy matches her. It's such a rare occurrence where a toy actually matches the doll. And so whenever I see it, I'm like, okay, snaps to me, because that's amazing. Love it. I kind of forgot to do something. As you can see, I added a Christmas tree to my doll display for Dollmas, and it may be a permanent fixture, we don't know. But I had this idea, I'd have been wanting to do it for a while, add some different ornaments throughout the year. And I only have Halloween ones that I got from Michael's either last year or the year before that. I can't remember. So I've had it for over a year. And so we're going to be putting one of these on the tree every day. And yeah, I only have 10, but I have some other things we'll add later on. We have this. And I think day 12, we're going to put like a star or something on the top. Do I have a star? No. Am I going to try to find one before I finish this series? Yes. But today, I think we're just going to go in order, just to keep things simple, or like we go this way. That way we're not putting two bats on the same neck. Yeah, back to back. So today, we're going to put a bat. And another fun thing, I don't have hooks. I'm going to try to find something to use in the place of that. So for now, what I'm going to do is just kind of sit it on the tree. That's day 1. Came back for day 2 to see us put that one on there. It's kind of like advent calendar-y. Because last year I unboxed a zombie, a mini brand, and a doll. This time we're putting an ornament on the tree. So, goodbye. I'm going to put an X over 10 because we did 10, and I'm going to stick it back in there. But that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed day 1 of Dollmas. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We're going to be unboxing another mystery doll for Dollmas. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, bye!
Just happened.